stake a claim, the biggest in Europe again. I think they're always capable of doing
Brad played one first-class game last year, the last game of the season. Scratch a few. I think he made 12 and 13. And he also came in the Super 50 and, looked reasonable at times. I think he should have been, them should have found a space for him. I question that as well. But outside of those.
Dwight gone? Oh, call us back, Dwight.
Yeah, well, I was about to get into it. But I don't know if I'm here, so call back and we can go into it. All right?
Yeah, remember.
By the way, Jesse Blake is at 2 o'clock rather than 1:30.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Get your calls in. Maybe they thought.
All right, we have Dwight back.
Hello?
Yes, Dwight.
Sorry about that. I'm moving, so I don't know if
you
know what I mean.
No, that's how you stay one place.
Go on, talk. Let me hear 11.
All right, so the 11 now. The 11 when me would play, or the 11 when me think them are going to play?
The 11 that you think them should play in order, batting lineup.
All right, so them going open with Chadwick and Carlos, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I think Kirk will come 3. He's the West Indies number 3, so he might be the Jamaican number 3, I think. Bonner and Blackwood will be 4 and 5, whichever. I think Abijay will come 6, which is...
I'm gone again,
Oh, Lord.
I'm traveling, man.
They will tell him man to stay one place, man.
I forgot pull over. You have to go call back. You have to go pull over somewhere, Dwight, and call us back.
Yeah.
Sometimes driving, it affect the
you're running into somebody areas.
Yeah, man. You understand? Hey, sometimes you say something look easy with things and things.
What that?
You can't blame the people.
Eh?
Yes, it's the same organization, but you can't say it's the same. Issa make the decision. It's a different executive.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes, if the Labour Party when they're in government, they act in one way, and something comes up again, and Mark Golan decide that go against. You can't cuss him and say they don't. Andrew no. Yeah, it's a different government now.
All right. We go back online. Hello. Yes.
Yeah, man. Orville.
Yes.
Zidane, bless up on yourself.
Bless up. Who is this?
Hezbollah, man.
Hezbollah.
Yes, sir.
All these are trying to reach the program, but it's a very difficult program to reach, man.
Yeah, man. But you get through now.
Get through now, yeah, man. Yeah. May I inquire about seals? I want you to tell me something about seals. How good is seals a bowler comparing to?
Very, very, very good when him fit and firing on all cylinders.
Why he never make a team now? Is it that he never
injured, man? Understand that there are still injury concerns.
How fast him ball?
Medium fast. Him not express.
He's not an express ball.
Nippy though, but it's not nobody way I go cause you sleepless night.
Line and leg, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's definitely a place on this West Indies side for seals.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Once him fit, man. A good, proper bowler.
Okay. So you think Ola can still get a place?
Personally, I tell Ola say it was nice having him. As much as the youth are winning Justin Graves feel. But having played him, Mrs. signs that him could develop into something. And it's clear that Holder's head is elsewhere.
Hezbollah looks like him dropped, Hezbollah? Oh, he's there.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm just listening to Orville.
What about the bowling aspect of Holder? That could give
Ola head no in it anymore.
Man. Okay. I'm not interested in that.
No.
How long has Ola been around, Orville?
A long time.
A good while now.
About 7 years here now.
Oh, so maybe it's a bird out right there.
It clearly shows that him.
A food him a look no man. Straight food.
Not on test cricket.
No man, straight food him a look at him.
So I work with an ex man. And Holder hasn't been special in the last few
okay.
Seasons,
so Orville, what happened to this big bowler from Jamaica? Big and bowl fast.
Oh,
O'Shane,
yes.
You think O'Shane still
remember him down Australia with the 1-day team.
Mm-hmm.
So you think he's good enough for him to get that place?
My problem with watching him in the 1-day, he has lost some pace.
Wow.
But he's bowling better lines and lengths. Okay. But my thing is, O'Shane for me still needs to work on his fitness. O'Shane can be decent at 10 o'clock in the morning with a new ball in him hand.
Okay.
Can O'Shane come back with a 80 over ball at 4:30, 4:45 in the evening and leg up in the same day of Test cricket? And that is where I would have my
So it's a Seals, definitely a definite yes.
Yeah, man, if Seals fit, he would be in my squad for sure.
So Seals and a Joseph would match up to be a very good
Seals, Joseph, and that same like a young boy. Yeah.
Which one that? Same.
The one Shamar man, we're bowling everybody. We're bowling Australia over there. Roach, Seals, the two Joseph, Alzari and Shamar Joseph. Seals, and there's a youth named Shamar Holder that I really do like. Indra plague him, but him also have some potential.
So looking at the team, Orville, I say the bowling is catching.
There and thereabouts.
So what's the concern about the passing aspect of the team, Orville?
Clearly, me not happy with the two openers right now. The captain not look good. Shiv Buyota shows him have a whole heap of work to do. The batting is a problem. Make we look on the first class season and see if Banner and Blackwood can do enough to regain them place, or if they are in bright new stars on the horizon. Starting tomorrow morning, we'll be getting the answer to them questions.
All right, my boss. Big up on yourself, yes, sir?
Yeah, man. Cool. We'll take the break. We should be having just bet when we come.
Clean and disinfect surfaces frequently daily. This includes tables, doorknobs, light switches, countertops, handles, desks, phones, keyboards, toilets, faucets, and sinks. If surfaces are dirty, clean them. Use detergent or soap and water prior to disinfection.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we're back. Do we get the song, Cat? Or we squeeze the tune and then we get Jesse, the Great Blake. All right, we'll squeeze the selection brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. And yeah, I do get a little emotional when it's Garnet Silk to strut his stuff on the sports desk. Me long time brethren from the days of Mandem. The man with a song called Splashing Dashing.
Oh, Father, watching Zion, hear our voice, O God, today in our prayer, and accept our thanksgiving. Father, we thank thee for all that you have done and for what you're doing now. Oh, yeah. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He restoreth my soul. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Little children love you well. Love all the wondrous tales you tell. Love to watch you come and go in the tides that heaven flow. Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, 'cause Jah is with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Little children love you well. Love all the wondrous tales you tell. Love to watch you come and go in the tides that heaven flow. Though so strong and great you are, love, love, love. stretching deep, wide, and far. Tiny vessels safe you keep, rocking them gently as to sleep. Wild and rough though you may be, when you are angry, mighty sea. When the storm is gone, we find you're still a playmate kind. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Little children love you well. Love all the wondrous tales you tell. Love to watch you come and go in the tides of ebb and flow. Splashing, you dashing, you restless sea.
Yeah, man, Garnet still say you're splashing, you're dashing, you. But the song, but it's called Splash and Dashing, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. We don't have Jesse. All right, so we go back online or we take some more text. All right, we go back online. Oh, text. All right, so we squeeze some text. Call us if you can. Yeah.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
All right, then. Here we go, and it's Zidane and Orville, an incorporated entity. Issa in this case is considered a legal person. Hence, by letter of the law, regardless of who the directors are, in law it is the same Issa. As it relates to this particular issue, no lawyer can state how a court will rule, as Issa is within their right to decide when to offer discretion. The other side of the argument that Casey was offered discretion, so JC should be offered, is valid. Issa's position that the current directors are not in favor of offering discretion due to extenuating circumstance, is also valid. This is Prince Green. I'm not quite sure what Prince Green is saying. I'm hearing words, Prince Green, but I'm not sure I'm understanding. Orville, earlier when he was talking to Dwight and naming your team, you called Shadwick as an opener. On another program, I hear Shadwick was naming the CC college team. No, man, Shadwick will play for Jamaica this year. And will open as well. I don't think Shadwick will be keeping. So he's very much a part of the Jamaican squad and is earmarked
Well, they need to play for Mauricio Pochettino, so let's hope that will spark a fire in Chelsea's heart. 2-1 in Chelsea's favor pays $5,000 even with a 500.
Right, and football in the French Cup round of 16, Paris Saint-Germain will welcome Brest. That should be fairly easy to call, but let's hear your take.
Yeah, we can just get right to the odds. I mean, the final result bet option has PSG favored to win at $1.35. Brest, they come in at $6.33. The draw at $5 even. Folks, do remember that correct score betting allows you to maximize on your winning potential. And for this game, there are a number of correct score bets you can place, including PSG 2-0, $3,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. PSG by 3 goals to 1 pays better, $4,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. And if it's PSG 4-1, $7,500 on offer with a $500 effort. Now for Brest, correct score bets include if they win 2-1, a $500 bet would pay $9,500 in winnings. Brest by a goal to nil, $10,500 on offer with a $500 bet. And if it's Brest by 2 goals to nil, $23,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Yeah, PSG having tougher opposition of late and taking care of them as opposed to Brest. I'm taking PSG to win this one. 3 goals to 1 for me, $4,500 on offer with a $500 bet. PSG $1.35, not that great, but still taking them according to the final result bet option.
I'm going with Brest as well. And by the way, the spelling is B-R-E-S-T, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Just checking.
They're going with Brest for the upset?
No, I just want to know that the Brest is spelled B-R-E-S-T in case people may be confusing it with another word.
I can imagine the folks listening to us on radio now. But yes, folks, it is Brest and it's spelled B-R-E-S-T. That's correct.
There you go. And the final one that we'll be looking at is in the Spanish Copa del Rey semi-final first leg. Athletic Club plays Atletico Madrid tomorrow. Talk to us.
Yeah, man. This one, 3:30 in the afternoon. Copa del Rey semi-finals. Big game on. Come tomorrow. Athletic Club are looking pretty decent. They have enjoyed a terrific campaign on many fronts. They can score at will, it seems, in Spanish football. So they will give Atletico Madrid a lot of trouble, especially knowing that they could take out the likes of Barcelona by 4 goals to 2 in the last round to get to the semi-final stage. Now, listen to this. Atletico, as in Atletico Madrid, $2.05, according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Athletic Club come in at $3.60, the draw at $3.50. Correct score bets you can place on this game include if it is that Atletico wins 2-1, a $500 bet pays $4,500 in winnings. Atletico 3-1, $8,500 on offer with a $500 bet. If it's Atletico 3-2, a $500 bet would make it $15,500 in winnings. Now for Athletic Club, correct score bets include if they win 2-1, $6,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Club 2-0, $9,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. And if it's Athletic Club, also known as Athletic Bilbao, if they win by 3 goals to 2, a $500 bet would pay $23,000 in winnings. Well, what do you know? Wanda Metropolitano is the venue for this game. That's Atletico Madrid's home field, taking on a club team. Pretty decent so far this campaign. Still liking Atletico to come through by 2 goals to 1. $4,500 on offer with a $500 bet, taking Atleti, Diego Simeone and company at make it $2.05 straight up.
1-all draw.
Hey, 1-all draw. All right, for the semi-final stage, the first leg, according to Orville Higgins, will end in a 1-all draw. That would pay $3,250 in winnings with a $500 bet.
Well, that's it then. Take us to the break, my good man.
Thank you very much. I'll be very, very quick today. Just want to let folks know, of course, the Super Bowl will be on this February 11 to be precise. And, of course, you can get all the bets available for the Super Bowl and more, including stuff for those who don't have a clue of how the NFL is played. You can still bet on the Super Bowl come this Sunday. Make it justbetja.com or just bet location near you to get in the game and win big. Of course, Orville to you, your team, and the listeners from all of us at Just Bet. Stay safe, Enjoy the games and catch you guys later in the week. Make it Thursday, no?
All right, bossy, that's Jesse Blake. And with that, we take a break. We hope to be hearing from you on the other side. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
If you need a prescription filled, Gold Line Pharmacy at Main Street, Chapelton, Clarendon guarantees fast service at a great price. You will find gifts, household items, cosmetics, and stationery too. When you are looking for fast, friendly service, visit Gold Line Pharmacy, Main Street, Chapelton, 876-785-0128. We are caring beyond prescriptions. Gold Line Pharmacy, the name you can trust. Serving our clients is our first responsibility.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. EDGECAM paints are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EDGECAM, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. The number is 968-8117, 968-8117. You know the era code by that, 876. Back on line is Wayne from Portmore. Yo, boss.
Yo, I feel all going, man.
But there, man. Zidane just slip out.
Zidane slip out. I feel last week Wednesday me with some bramble, you know. I mean, I said, I really talk about Orville.
Yeah.
You really don't want good caller for the sports text really call down the road. Me?
I'm not discussing down the
road. That's that.
They need the help, but I'm not discussing them today.
Yeah, I tell you, they want more than help.
Yeah, they need other topics except the dread.
Just like when Leon,
yes.
Leon needs to change his name to Noel.
What a man hard for understand basic things, my boy.
He needs to change his name to Noel, man.
Why Noel?
If you spin around Leon, man.
You spin around Leon, you get Noel. Yes. Oh, yes. Basic thing, me I try to explain to the man in my boss.
I tell you.
What a JFF, what Captain Burrell do? You can't, and when it come to my cricket, you can't answer my crickets. Remember, Captain Burrell did vote away, so that way. Yeah, not two different things, that man, not the same level of adherence to precedents as in the courts of the land. No, that's the point is Zidane did make. By the way, Zidane is back. Yes.
Yeah, I really happened this morning. The last year. I don't know.
They might play like a team well want come home here. So.
Right, they will want come home.
Yeah.
Don't do this time, just head back home.
Isn't there a T20 series?
Yeah. And some of these will be on that.
T20. Three matches, man.
I think it's 3, you know.
That one is.
2?
More than that.
More than 3?
Check it.
I do that. Remember, your phone work better than for me.
I think a 3 match you have at the T20.
I go and check. Give me a couple of minutes. I will.
But I tell you, I don't know what really happened this morning. I guess the people have done Australia there as a boy, mash up them business, people who are selling all them things there. 31 match done.
We're not batting none at all.
I tell you, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's three.
It's 3.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yeah.
First one Friday.
Yeah, we can pull off something on the T20. Yeah.
I'm more overthinking this, man.
Yeah.
If we get off, we can hurt us.
Yeah. So champs is in the air.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So the Campadon Classics this weekend and all.
Yeah.
And so they're doing a nice little gesture for the athletes who are in the Campadon Classics, them offer them some of the prize money.
Yeah.
Yeah, help them out for that pen. It's a really good gesture. And, you know, so I'm from here on him, but you don't know.
Yeah, man.
Say.
All right, sir. With your line sound a little fuzzy. We're moving on.
Yeah, man. I blessed love.
All right, cool. So that's Wayne from Liverpool. Text again. All right, some text messages again.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
India and South Africa under 19s played an extremely entertaining semi-final today. I have to say the future looks bright. Mapaka is going to be a real superstar for South Africa. It's ridiculous that the kids in a World Cup didn't have DRS though. To me, I don't know on what basis. When he played, I think one game in regional cricket last year, he never looked particularly. You know, give him time. It's too early to call. Put it away. This is Kenny Rogers. Give him some time, Kenny. Youngster just finding his feet. It's too early to say which version him going to be better. He's an aggressive player by nature. Make we see. We won't put that. We won't put that. What you call it, you know. We won't put him in one suitcase at this point of his very young career. We have more at the moment. Hello.
Well,
yes, Serpy.
Good afternoon,
yeah,
Serpy.
Yeah. We have some nice cricketer, young cricketer coming up, you know, like a pace bowler from Guyana near Rowan. I think he played a first class match. Rowan. A pace bowler. And you have a left hand, a pacer from Barbados named Smith.
From Barbados named Smith.
Yeah, man, a young boy, man, he walk the bowling. And you have Julian Jones from Windward Island. You have the skipper. Right, you have some nice cricketer, man. And a wicket keeper guy near Edwards.
I'll get to see some of them in regional cricket this year.
No, you learn the game now, Avil.
I am.
The race ass game, because I hear you say, boy, watch a man. The only way a man can certain things, you have to go track and see certain little things are.
Or you're getting inside info.
No, we know, man. He's a quick learner, just like Zina. Avil, you see racing? Racing is a game of luck, you know. Because I tell you something. You have some multi-millionaire in a race that came and spark off the roadway, you know. You have man like Cecil Charter that left racing. You have Peter Duque who won 3/4 at Portmore, right? You have Jerry Joy Linkage who pick up a factory UN4. You have Eddie Lai and the man they have left racing, you know, because racing will block in Harville.
Yes.
Them have a man named Chip Dale from our valley. If him give you ass and you don't buy it, you cry, he might tell you how much ass when your ass get feed, you know, what exercise you ask to and whatever the case, man. And them have some out and them have alright. There is a trader named Dalton Sergio, we call him Mikey. Him can't tell you about a man from our valley named Doc Bramwell. Doc Bramwell tell you everything about racing, you know, who mad and them things are when they go, who must keep the trainer, give man them something there. But let me tell you. X Factor know about racing, right? But there are certain things where I chastised him about the other day is when he mentioned about certain things. And him say, him apologize and say, he like him never even think about what him say about Money Miser. But then Arville, you see, racing, you can't just stay. And talk about racebook because it's not all the while racebook accurate. Yes. And I would like to ask X Factor. I'm not criticizing, but the motor mile were run the other day. Based on the exercise, our past performance, she's my destiny, right? More eater, more agony. Them ask him if him come, ask him if him did respect. Mama, me I feel leave any one of those asses. But based on past performance, from a number one draw, nobody could ever tell me with 53 kilo. Nobody could never tell me, say, she's a manita who no carry the field. Not no, she's a manita. She's my destiny. Who no carry the field. And him just go for a furlong, and then Mama Mia just go straight at. So you say past performance, Orville, is not all the way, because what you see say, no. There sometimes when the ass run, right? And you don't know if him shoe fly, or him pick up a stone squeeze or whatever the case may be. So that you don't know what happened. And Metro say you don't know when a trainer try.
Yeah, man. All those are good arguments.
Yeah, because let me tell you something. Yes. Them have, I remember a couple years ago in the early 70s, them have a 4-hour derby, you know. Rockaway, Keyboard, Buck Chaser, and Julian Jules. And no, everybody say, boy, watch her. Rockaway, Keyboard couldn't lose, you know. And the man in the train at the last prep, you know, him pick up them a show him. And him get a prep. And them have to dry him out. So if some trainer say, boy, the derby purse good. So make a race the ass. And nobody never knows the ass lame. So the point is, as what QC say, you can't just look on the race book and say something because you don't know if the ass are run with a lameness or whatever the case might be. You have to have inside connection, Orville. Trainer, groom, jockey, and them things there. You can't just say, boy, we are look for race ass and determine ass are going win and them something there.
Yeah, man. I know what you mean.
Yeah, cool.
All right,
sir.
sir.
Big up.
968-8117, 968-8117. I hope Dwight called back because I'm very interested in hearing his 11 for the start of the 4-day regional tournament. Jamaica will be playing Windwards tomorrow, people, down at Savannah Park. So those of you who want to watch cricket, turn out to see. Why you laugh?
Good luck with that.
Boy, I wish tomorrow is one of those days where I wish me never have to work.
Yeah.
No, man, I badly want to see the game. I badly want to see how we go and shape.
I badly want to see how Bonner and Blackwood will do.
Well, let me tell you something. You see the youth in Carlos Brown, when St. Jago is a table. It's not only St. Jago rated, but he's yet to really impose himself on regional cricket. I've only played a few games. Him going home. But there are some people who say, who's wondering if he will open based on how the squad stay. Because people are saying we should play 3 spinners against the Windwards with and the permutations might just mean that there's a batsman that might have to make way. It is interesting. I want to hear the White 11. Marshall. Hello.
Orville and Zidane, big up on yourself.
Big up, Marshall.
All right. Here what me I say now. Like how Seth Blatter win this case here, America now. Him not can come back and run the CFU like how he run it.
CFU?
Yeah, man, the Caribbean Football Union, man.
That doesn't sound like Seth Blatter. That sound like you're talking about Jack Warner.
No, man, the man, I think I'm here talk.
Jack Warner. Jack Warner.
Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
Jack Warner, me talk.
Yeah.
He win the case America, you know.
Oh, he did. That one.
Yeah. About 7 days ago, me see it on the thing, man. And me I try to get on the family and can't get through.
If him can't come back and run CFU.
Yeah.
Well, if
that would good for our football, you know. He make we qualify for World Cup, you know.
It was?
Yeah, man.
Well, I wouldn't say that still, but I hear you.
All right. That remember a 1.5 place we da fight for and income and make we get 2.5 and 3.
Oh, you're talking in that regard.
Yeah.
No, we qualified. We qualified as the side that finished with 3rd most points.
Best qualified 3rd place.
So you're saying that before Jack it was not 3 places?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
And like how him win the case now. Him not go win a whole heap of money after USA now.
I trying to find the latest about it. Let me tell you what coming through. Embattled former FIFA Vice President Jack Warner believes his nightmare is over after the U.S. Supreme Court and the lower court threw out the convictions of 2 defendants.
Right.
Oh Lord, the thing jumping. I tell us my phone hack up. Yeah. Throughout the convictions of 2 defendants linked to football corruption in September last year.
Yeah.
According to a January 27 New York Times article, these rulings cast doubt on the legal basis for a host of prosecutions surrounding that. In other words, them not find no reason. No, them Jack get with it.
Yeah. About 7 days ago, me see it.
Yeah, but I don't know why this does come through.
And here I know. We for venticate for Jack, you know.
Yeah.
Because you see the same things we are reaching that Football Association, same things are reach we right now.
Yeah.
And you see Jack was a man with venticate for we in the Caribbean, you know.
Hold on. Let me take a break and come back.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Ascent Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linston. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Ascent Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Ascent Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
Create a classic stone look to top off your mahogany and espresso cupboard. The eye-catching appeal of granite, marble, dolomite, and the traditional quartz embodies your creativity for perfection. Sturdy, impervious to scratches and bacteria, with low maintenance and requires no sealing. Select from a wide variety of stones at 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue, 2 roads below Amara Road. Garrett Trading and Installation. Call 876-634-9773 Design your style.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Dangel, Edgechem, Megamart, and Enibet. Andy Murray's difficult start to the year continued with defeating Marseille, but Heather Watson earned one of the best wins of her recent career at the Abu Dhabi Open on Tuesday. Murray lost 7-5, 6-4 in another error-strewn showing against world number 66, Thomas Machak, at the Open 13 province. He has now lost all 4 of his matches in 2024, including a first-round exit at last month's Australian Open. That is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Shop 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 986-7142. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Megamart, best value by far. And Enibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly.
Need parts for your Hyundai, Kia, Daihatsu, Toyota, Hino, and Dyna motor vehicles? Look to Palmark. They are dealers in Japanese and Korean parts in Jamaica. Visit them today at 53 Mullines Road, Kingston 10, or call them at 923-5864, 923-5868, 758-5395, or 615-769-728. You can also email them for parts availability at parts@palmark@gmail.com. Get on your mark with Palmark.
Take me to the wall. Jamaica, are you ready? If you listen to this radio station and you gave your life to Jesus Christ, well, the next step is to be born again. I'm telling you, welcome to the Nicodemus Experience, February the 10th at 10 a.m. at Bob Marley Beach. Don't want to miss out on that. This is a water baptism taking place, hosted by Omega. I am Bishop John Wayne Manning. I'll be there to baptize you personally. Followed immediately by February 11th at 6 p.m., one night of service. Praise, worship, deliverance. I want to pray for you. Believe God for a breakthrough for you, your family, your finances. Meet me there. Where? I thought you would never ask. 24 Stillwell Road, Kingston, Jamaica. Meet me there. I want to shake your hands. I want to lay hands on you. Don't forget, for further information, to get on the baptismal list or to get direction, Give us a call at 876-204-9356. I'm Bishop John Wayne Manning, and I approve this message, and I'm waiting to hear from you. January 9, 2024. I was dead for 9 seconds. My heart stopped beating in the hospital. I remember my life was leaving my body, but I call upon the name of Jesus Christ, and he restored my life unto me. So I'm here because my purpose is not done. I want to pray with you. Don't miss this service.
In the name of Jesus.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back.
All right, we're back with. Hello, Marshall.
Yeah,
man.
Right.
He's probably too old to come back now, don't he? He's 81
too
years.
old to come back.
I think he's about 81 now.
But regardless of that, the amount of millions them spend in order to avoid the extradition.
Yeah.
In Nago can sue American FIFA and everybody for all of them money there.
But I don't know how it works. I know that he might have the corruption charges. So I could see what happened from here on.
Okay.
Because yes, it would take him a lot of money for legal fees and all that.
Yeah, man. And a years too, you know.
Yep. So I could say if there's a sue for recover some of them something and some of the damage that would have done to him personally.
Well, me I wish him all the best, you know, because I know him is good for Jamaica football. Because I remember the time when me I fight to go in a stadium just to him.
Yeah. How did he make your fight against the stadium?
In a 98, man, we are say, man, 97.
So at Jack One, make you did a fight to go in?
Yeah, man, then the amount of people with a Jack One had cars, we say I get them support there, you know, man.
How?
All right. The man Captain Burrell is linked, you see?
Yeah.
And you see Captain Burrell is a man, is a real motivator, you know?
Yes.
So out of the respect of Captain Burrell, we used to get some funding where help football a whole lot.
Oh, you're saying Jack was instrumental in helping for
yes,
us to get
man. So the money where that spend, I donated cars with enough up in the stadium, so man.
Yeah, but the money where them are spending, how that have to do with you going to stadium? The money never used to help spectators.
Them thing they encourage. No, I know the money help me. No, my ticket, me have to buy my ticket, man.
Right.
But them thing they encourage me.
Okay.
When me see where him a do in order for the football move forward.
All right, yeah, I think I understand where you're going.
Yeah.
All right,
Marshall. Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah, man, thanks for bring that one up to it. Honestly, it didn't stick me. Said Jack.
I saw it, you know, but I didn't remember.
You didn't, yeah.
I saw it a couple of days.
Completely.
Yeah, man, respect. Respect, man.
Yeah, man, big up.
Yeah.
I look like G-Go up. G-Go.
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
How are y'all?
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Wonderful. Abel, what kind of inside links people are come with on the show, man, I talk about? You have to have inside links. You have to have this. Before I try to discourage it to the Abel, but you have to not make them know. Not bring them things up on the show, you know. Come here, the man I mentioned cricket.
No, man, I asked for send them to that.
He mentioned football cricket, man, and you dismiss it same time.
No, man, not in the same context. The man I say in order to be what you call it, be a good punter if you know how horse I go run. You need to be at Sabina when they are train. At Cayman, that's when they are train.
Oh,
clap them, yeah, man. Or you have people down there that tell you things about them, something.
Oh, not official people.
No, or if they are injured before and them look away.
Okay, that's what you mean.
So I agree that, you know, the man who have inside information, I go always have an advantage over the man who don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, cause you know them inside information, they know rare, kind of problem. Mal and all them things there, you know.
Yes. There's some of the information where you shouldn't be getting. But
exactly.
If you have a man over there, clock their ass, or if you know the groom them and the trainer them and them tell us about why they are kind of, you know, non-trained well. But inside information can't hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Second, Orville, do you think the passion for Test cricket in the Caribbean is more than that of T20.
If we have more passion for play Test cricket than
Well, not for play, but just for the genuine love that people have for Test cricket. Do you think it is the same for T20?
no man, me think because T20 more money upon it. Me think the better players prefer to play T20.
But that's a general problem. Not necessarily think they talk about the players, because man now try to earn them living.
Yeah.
We're talking about the fans.
The fans, yeah.
Well, they beg more tickets when T20 are played than Test cricket.
Yeah, but you realize the welcome that Shamar Joseph got when he went back home to Guyana.
Yeah, we wouldn't. It's like winning, but when we won the T20 World Cup, now see where the reception was around the place, man.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, me never see great cricketers are crying all them thing there. And look here, Orville. The recognition that this guy get with 2 matches in Test cricket, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean, I don't know if it's the same. It was 2 matches in T20, you know.
Because remember we're beating the Giants, you know. We haven't won there in a while. So,
but I mean, no, I see where you're going, though, you know.
Yeah, I see where you're going. But
the emotional outpouring.
But if you were winning occasionally against the big boys, would it be the same?
Well, if a new star,
it's because we haven't done it in such a long time.
Yeah.
We didn't expect to do it.
Right.
I think that's where the emotion.
Because when we beat England in Test cricket out here, what day?
Yeah.
We won series against England.
Yes, there you go.
And there was not that kind of emotional outpouring.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but you see,
Australia is a different
against Australia, I have not beat them, and nobody give us any chance of winning.
Right, but when you beat them as a collective unit, I think it's different from when a star is born.
Yeah, well, that too.
When last is a bowling like that, Orville?
It's probably the most impressive bowling on debut I've seen.
May I tell you?
Yeah, man.
And next question. But for you, Zidane, do you think legends are created out of T20 or Test cricket?
No, man. Test cricket create more legends than T20.
More legends?
Yeah, man. Remember T20 is a fairly modern game, though.
Yeah. Well, it's been around.
A year and a half, or let me say a year, a decade and a half.
Yeah.
So the T20 cricket would not have the legends that Test cricket have. It's too early.
Well, what about all-time greats? You know, the all-time greats T20 cricketers that you kind of everybody can identify.
No, the Test cricketers are still more highly regarded by the public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
although remember some of these highly regarded Test cricketers are also T20 players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's leading me now to another question, gentlemen. Do you think a player can develop proper cricketing techniques by just playing T20 cricket?
Well, David Warner show you. David Warner never played first-class cricket before he played Test cricket.
Right.
David Warner left straight from playing T20, go be the Australian Open and end up with a 40 at Test.
So, why? So how you really develop a technique by playing T20?
The simple answer to your question is that it can be done.
It can be done, but it's not usually done.
No.
All right. Finally, before we leave, Nobody never know them if you put up him name out the road. Nobody have people have who they are, you know. But if you put up a Manning Cup player name, everybody know who he is.
Well, there you go.
So really, actually, them rob. Oh yes, man.
Yeah, man. Fabian Ellen no get juked down. Them gone with him phone, gone with a bag, just outside one hotel me here.
My God, boy, in the motherland.
Yeah, man.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Leave it here, G.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, so do we join DJ Frisco? We understand that there's a little breaking news story down somewhere in Ochi. DJ Frisco?
Yes, Orville.
Yeah, man. What's happening?
Good afternoon, sir. Well, currently, right now in Ochi Center, there is what we would call a disaster. It's been at the cruise ship pier in Ochi. So there's two cruise ships in port. You have one at the UDC pier and one at the Reynolds pier. So Reynolds pier is basically for the backside ship. But the UDC pier is where the tourists have come at the main pier. So what happened this morning about 10 o'clock, the cruise ship eventually came in, you know, because the pilot, we have to have a pilot here in Jamaica who take the ship from the pilot that is sailing the ship and carrying it. So because our pilot knows the channel, so he takes and carries it in. Everything was okay when he brings it in this morning, but after like about 11 now, the sea just get heavy and the wave just started to toss the ship to and from, and it damaged the bumper of the ship, and it burst the two of the car that, you know, that used to tie the ship on the gangway, and then the sea came over into the cruise ship here and flooded everything. So the craft vendors, everything flood, you know, everybody has to be packing up and leaving out of the pier, and we have hundreds of tourists that went out on excursion and can't go back on the ship now. So the ship is currently, the pier is currently under lockdown as I'm speaking to you right now.
All right, boss, sad to hear. Let's hope there's some kind of resolution.
Yes.
All right, yeah, man. Thanks for that quick update. All right, Diego.
New York.
Oh, how are you doing,
Diego?
Kingston. No, listen now. You know, I'm just listening sometimes to the show. You know my fashion. So a couple of things. Boy, Zidane. Well, you know, if you do the escape route here, because me hear you and Garvin, which we don't know how many variables have made the game what it is now. I watch a game and almost 200 points was scored.
Yes.
In the game last night between Atlanta.
Yes.
Yeah, you couldn't believe. It's like an all-star game.
And it was no overtime.
And there was no overtime.
Yes.
But by God, we tried calling me on the genius. The elite tried to call me, but we say, give me some percentage. You know, I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, man, you might try pitching one, man.
I've been doing it for years. You know, he's just a guy, and then went on my SQ clubs, you know. That's what I've been the debate now. Which one of these different rules, the talent of the players, the skill level?
Yes.
Which one is more responsible?
Yes. That's where you want.
You can have an intellectual debate.
Yeah. Because me not give me percent in dead to me.
Other than that, all on the boat don't agree.
Yes. Different variables. Yes.
We love the escape class. We're telling them about the elites. Anyway, the next, this horse racing thing with QC now.
Yeah.
Right? And I guess who's the next one?
X Factor.
So I'm going to put my 2 cents in now. As a little man, a little knowledge for the thing. And again, I've been telling them before, Zidane. It's the biggest guessing game in the world. Biggest guessing game in the world. Now, you have components to it and different, as you would say, what you call it now. So you have the numbers, which I guess the other guy's talking about, the reading of the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And some people have read the numbers and has won.
Yes.
$1 million. So that's why it's a guessing game. But the other component QC is saying is also good, because if you get the information now being on the track, that's information you won't get in the book. what I'm saying is, you can't criticize any one of them because it's a guessing game. So it doesn't guarantee. It's not a mathematics exam that you take.
So you're saying it's possible though to just look at the book and make some picks and get it right.
Well, I can tell you, I have known people that have been on the track, and I've known people just read the book. And the one that's the biggest one of that one, 800,000 US, is a man who never go up on the track. So
there you go.
When it's not a mathematics exam you're taking, it's a guessing game. Because here's what I can happen now. Because I talk to the owners and everything too. Even sometimes the trainer's own a horse goes into the gate, or he wakes up this morning sick, or he goes into the gate and jump bad. That's why it's gambling. That's why I would never encourage my sons to gamble. Because it's a guessing game.
Plus the horse might be the favorite, and just decide for choke coming down to the finish.
No, but that's when everything you have to bring your thing in eyes. But you can't have some intellectual discussion. I think you love and stupidity over.
Then is that stupidity?
I love when people try the garbage thing. You don't love bringing.
No, but it's people understand horse racing more than me. I tell me, say the horse can't.
But 3 years ago, don't you let it go at one point? You don't let go garbage when you hear it at one point.
I never knew it was garbage, my boss. People follow racing.
Garbage. You said it was garbage. You don't a bumble.
But the man will say that 7 and 1
for garbage in a bumble.
But the man will say that 2 men and 1 about racing.
But me, I am calling now talking about why would you bring that up in a 5-minute conversation?
Listen, why would you bring up that garbage in your 5 minutes, Diego?
Thank you.
Because the man convinced me that he was making sense.
So when him call, you deal with 3 minutes and 3 time.
All right.
Remember, we call us only 5 minutes. Give us some little respect now, man.
I apologize.
You don't mean it personally. I'm just saying. Give me only 5 minutes and you soon cut me off,
Yeah. I apologize.
Boy, you're the greatest boy. So the next thing I want to talk about now, the JC thing I hear you guys talking about.
Yes.
Orville. What am I going to say? Based on what would you say, Orville, that do you agree with Issa decision?
I disagree with Issa on both counts.
But you answer my question now.
I think Issa,
one decision is not making the market. If you agree with the decision or you disagree.
I agree with them. No, I didn't agree with them the first time. If you're late, you're late.
I'm talking about this decision, the last decision. This decision.
But there you go. The reason why JC is complaining, is because
me hear JC, me hear the complaint. The man was on the wall.
So you can't.
Martin Orville Higgins. Does he agree with the decision made against JC? It's a simple question, boss. Me hear the complaints.
And I'm saying, Diego, I disagree with both. I disagree with both decisions.
I'm not asking you for both. I'm asking about this decision, the last one.
I disagree with Issa. I don't think that is the way it should be handled.
Oh, so you disagree with the decision? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think it's strange that I'm hearing rumors, as I was telling you before, you see that there's other factors, because I heard rumors this morning that there could be some birth certificate issue and them things. So as again, the public don't get all the facts.
Well, no, but that wasn't a part of why they made the decision, though.
There you go.
No, I'm just saying it came up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they have no evidence of it, any birth paper being fraudulent.
No, man, I'm just saying it has come up. So it must be something that has come up. I'm wondering why it has come up.
Let me tell you something, Diego. They were born in 2008. And my understanding is that they weren't registered until 22.
What?
Yeah, man. In other words, when you're born,
repeat that for the diaspora again.
When you were born, and when you were registered, it's not the same time.
So they were registered.
Okay,
no, this thing is serious.
That's one of the things with me.
But here's what I don't understand. Why can't
if that is true, if that is true, then I was a part of that board, and I would consider that this is kind of suspicious.
No, but apparently it's not weird.
It's the norm in Ghana,
in Africa, that the youth are born now, no must register at the same time.
That's why you have so much birth age issues in that country.
Yeah, you're registered.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you're saying no. No, but it's a long time thing. With the World Cup under 17, all the 20s and that, there's been issues.
There are always issues with the African nations in terms of the age.
It's like when we go ban, them register
right away.
Birth paper get started out right away.
Yes.
In some African countries, you wait years before they backtrack it. Oh, that you at the ban that year, that month.
No, man. They mean some village days away.
No, man, a joke
they have
business
to find way to reach the office. Sometimes they call them months and years before they actually reach there.
Yeah.
But these are all, that's why ISA can't do nothing because the government. You know, question the Jamaica government. When they go give you a birth certificate from Jamaica, you know, question the Jamaica government.
No.
You know? So that's why ISA is hands are tied. But it's rumors again, Orville.
Rumors.
It's still rumors.
Yeah.
But I've heard it before. That's not nothing new.
Right.
But then, you know. All right, so you disagree with this as this Sudan against JC?
Yes, but you don't want to give me the context. So I got to Issa could have dealt
No.
with
Once you answer me, then you give me the context now. You answer my question in case for 5 minutes run out. Go on.
I disagree with Issa's handling of the case. Issa should have allowed JC with the argument that them done with it after this. You follow?
Oh, okay.
Because with KC, them did get a blight to KC, and there's a saying in a Diego that justice must not only be done, you know, but must seen to be done.
Well, what Mr. Wellington should have done. Well, I don't think I can do that though, you know.
What?
You have to just look at the case and then you make a decision, do you know?
No, you say as long as I want to appeal, I want justice to not only be done.
So for example,
but appear to be done.
Yes. For example, as you said, what if you wrote to Issa and said, listen, we have 2 youngsters, we want to bring them to Jamaica College.
Yeah.
And they are having difficulties because we thought they didn't need visas to come to Jamaica.
That means you have a decent reason.
So
but I still wanted to appear.
No, you have to give your reasons prior to. You must have realized at some point that these guys will be late.
But our next school now can't give them reasons prior to, and the youth not come till Manning Cup starting.
So you're just going to shut it down and say once you're late like that.
I am saying you take away discretion. Because a school can write.
Suppose you have genuine reason to do late.
I mean, I tell you, the genuine come down now to who I interpret.
No, so you can't shut it down like that and say no.
You say with the greater room for discretion, are the more problem here. You say like how the ISA rule say, if you're born before September 1, you can play an extra year.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me say you did not matter belly, but so that September 1 I'm here.
Yeah.
So you come September 2, brother September 1, deadline, cut off.
All right.
Same way September 1 for the deadline in terms of age participation. September 30 is the deadline for registering in the school. Argument done.
All right.
Otherwise, you're going to have problems. Yeah, we'll take the break.
We're coming.
Maintain social distancing. Maintain at least 3 to 6 feet distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. When someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small liquid droplets from their nose or mouth which may contain the virus. If you are too close, you can breathe in the droplets, including the COVID-19 virus, if the person coughing has the disease.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible. Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio, or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
Good afternoon. These are your news headlines. I am Keisha Gay Burke. Jamaicans are being urged to sign up to become restorative justice facilitators and play a part in changing Jamaica's crime and violence profile. This as the country observed Restorative Week from February 4 to 11 under the theme Transformation, Peace and Harmony through Restorative Justice. Jamaicans are being encouraged to take advantage of funding support provided by the Government of India for small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator the Honorable Kamina Johnson-Smith, said that Jamaicans can apply for a share of up to $1 million that India has made available to the Caribbean for equipment to start and develop businesses. This as the minister addressed the 75th Indian Republic Day celebration on Sunday, January 28. Those were your news headlines. I am Keisha Gay Burke.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
You know why me that take a zero talent approach before we play the song. School open from as people would say from September morning. The school year starts the first week of September. September 3, 4, 5, the first Monday morning in September. That's when school starts. Why is a feel need to go all the way to September 30 for you to be registered in the school? It's beyond me, If you can,
no, you have to give leeway for if there's people want pass for the school, but they don't want to attend that school, and the parents don't want them to go to that school.
All right, so me give you extra week.
Yeah, it's like them 30 additional.
I don't think it should have been that long.
What if I travel to America?
No man, I'm not Jamaican, man.
No, hold on. No. I'm a Jamaican, so I travel to America.
Yeah,
and there's a disaster in America, and I can't travel back.
But you were already in school in Jamaica?
No, man, I'm going to go to Calabar in first farm.
Oh, so you were not a student?
No, not yet.
So but you passed for Calabar?
But I passed for Calabar.
Or if you pass for Calabar, then that's different. Yes. But me I talk if you look a brand new school to go to.
Okay, you're attending another school before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better if you can't come into the school by the second week of September, dog eat your supper.
Okay, so
worse, you are coming to the school for sports. A 1 month of school at Ghana, in high school yet, No, man, we can't work with you, man. I think
so you agree. So, but all you say disagree with Issa?
No. I am saying if Issa give you clear down to the 30th, you still can't make it up to the 30th.
No, the decision to not allow it. You say you disagree with it.
No, I disagree with how it was handled. You see, and Diego didn't want me to talk about the precedents. You see, because the KC did get to it, and because I want justice to appear to be done, as I said, justice must not only be done, When me hand out justice, I want to look like me and do it, So justice must have a look about it. I don't want anybody at all to think that if where is something saying, I don't want anybody to think that I favor KC more than JC. It is important for that perception not to be there. And even though KC,
well, they could just always find examples when they ruled against KC. So.
No. That's why I say, if you get away with that perception, me I go say to JC, all right, cool. When you would come in after the deadline, because I want the perception of justice to be there. Me I go say, all right. But you say after this year, nobody at all can walk in and no school after September 30th. Me don't want to hear why. Find yourself in the school. You get 4 weeks after school open. You must can find start doing something from in August, brother. So that you there in September. You have to have zero tolerance because the greater the room for discretion is the greater the room for the.
So JC wanted, because I don't think JC was seriously considering what happened with KC.
No, they were. It is precisely that.
I will. So you're saying to me, if Casey didn't happen with Aaron Rodgers, then JC wouldn't have tried to get the box.
JC wouldn't feel so hard done by.
Oh, it's hard on them feel, but they would have still tried to get him in.
Probably, but JC is saying we feel aggrieved. Why you do it for that man around here so
different?
Can't do it
different executive JC. Osh.
Yes, but me I say me as is now. You see me as is now. Who knows say you are gonna think so we deal with you wrong. Me know why you think we deal with you wrong, you know. You see that, Mike, I used to be a student. You know?
Well, like the argument that you could just say, all right, so since you got the Casey route, go on. All right, and then that is it.
Let me give you one. Let me give you one. Sometimes you know want you would think I remember I was teaching at home, you see? And me a teacher way is when it come to assignment.
Yes.
Me no ramp with assignment. You see when me say me assignment for be brought in Wednesday, me give you Monday. You say Wednesday, me know you none at all.
Yeah, because there are 2 days.
Brother, we want the assignment. So you have to come with that thing, say, yo, bundle.
Yes.
This boy come up to me one morning, in a devotion, you know. I have him like the 3rd or 4th session. Him say, Mr. Higgins, and him bounce off fist 2 times. No, he him no. Mr. Higgins, me know you're a teacher when I punish, something else to them. And him say, Mr. Higgins, me know you're a teacher when I punish people for things them not doing. I mean, I said, no, why would I punish a man for something I'm not doing? Yes, so when we have him class the evening, he said, Mr. Higgins, you promise you're not punish nobody for something them not do. Mr. No, man, I eat that teacher. He said, Mr. Higgins, me never do your homework. He said, you're good, man. You don't punish people when them not do, man. Something that when the principal just punish some people, like a group of people.
Yes.
Good suffer for bad kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Higgins, we know you're not under that. You're not punish people for things where them not do. I said, no, man, I would never do that. The evening come, Mr. Higgins, I never do my homework. I say, you catch me, you know. You have caught me. I say, you catch me. So you said, today, you're not have to do no work. But you said that class as of now cannot work. I saw me that deal it as.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Me no want you think, say, you know, your argument never hold me. When it's a good argument, you know.
Yeah.
So JC, all right, you catch up on technicality. Me do it wrong, so already. And although the circumstances might not have been exact, but you do have a case.
Yeah.
Because JC does have a case to feel aggrieved, you know. Me no want you feel aggrieved. Me want with it done, you say, Jesus, me no chance. And the more chances you allow, the more.
So you think Issa should come out now and say, listen, once September 30 comes,
we don't take nobody. We don't want to hear. It's simple.
But I need to do that.
Good. All right, music time. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Dream in Color. And this one is from Tony Curtis. It's called My God Is Real.
Every step that I make, everything about me, I do it, for the goodness sake, makes me feel no fake, for the song it takes, I'm leaving forever. My God is real. My God is real. So real I can feel it. Feel it, it's power of love. The vibes don't mean it. I read a chapter a day, keep the devil a day, obstacle in my way. So let the Eden rage as I turn my page, cause I pass in stage, I'm leaving forever. My God is real, so real I can feel it, it's power of love. The vibes don't mean it, oh na na. Do good, and good for you. According to your work, the reward is due. I'm blessed, and how about you? I know that I'm inducted in the chosen few. See that you shall not be removed. The wicked man may fight you, but you just can't lose. Just can't lose. Just can't lose. Oh, my God is real. Real, I can feel it, feel it, feel it. It's power of love. The fights don't mean it, mean it, mean it. My God is real. So real, I can feel it, feel it, feel it. It's power of love. The fights don't mean it. Now, every breath that I take, every step that I make, everything I partake, I do it with Jah, 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 Jah. And for the goodness sake, I'll be real, don't fake. For the solid sake, I'm living forever, ever, ever again. My Jah is real. So real, I can feel it, feel it, feel it. It's power of love. The fights don't mean it, mean it, mean it. My God is real.
Yeah, man. My God is real, and it's Tony Curtis. That's the second selection brought to you by HKEP for people who dream in color.
All right, so we'll take the break and we'll come back for more on the sports desk.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio, or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
You know, the real question that come up for me regarding this GSC situation. At what point will ISA do the same thing or create the same rules for foreigners as they do for locals? If you're coming from one ISA high school to an next ISA high school, you have to sit out a year. You know, except in, you know, specialized cases, 6th form and under 16 and everything. But the coaches, the schools with the resources are going around that. They might just go foreign for some man we can play right away. So,
well, why did they come up with that rule in the first place?
Fine, but
to prevent your raiding.
Yeah, to prevent your raiding other schools.
Yeah, local schools.
But now the schools with resources don't have to raid other local schools and just bring in the people.
And ISA is fine with that.
They shouldn't be fine.
They shouldn't be fine.
None at all.
Well, let's see when the other school, because there's a little schools them complain to Issa, make Issa.
And I'm saying, if you are saying to a local you can't transfer from one school to the next and not sit out a year. So there's a price to be paid if you want to move. Why should an African not have to pay a price?
No, but you have to think about the reason behind the rule doing. The reason is that, you know what, Holy Trinity, they come with a very good team 2008.
No, man, the real reason is that the top schools were just buying
yeah, really. So they take the whole entire starting 11 from one school and they see them at JC, not say JC, another school in next year.
Which would be a disadvantage to all the other teams.
So what disadvantage are the schools having if they're taking people from outside?
Because me not have the resources. It's resources make small school go a big school, you know.
No, man, but I don't think the small schools have a problem with JC winning, you know.
No, man.
They just don't want to take my play that I develop.
Players move from, you think you're going to say too many people from JC go to Woy. It's the big schools that rate on the small schools, you know.
I know, but the small school, they have a problem with JC winning and KC winning. The problem they have is when you come from my player that me develop and left my program in disarray.
Fine.
So if I have my program and my program doing well, I think Holy Trinity.
No. All right, fine. I can understand in a case of Holy Trinity where you're building a program.
Yes.
But we are talking about in a Mannings where Mannings have one baller. So Mannings not going to win the cup. Holy Trinity think them can win Manning Cup, you know, because them have 10 and 12 good youth. Mannings have one. Woy I have one.
Yeah.
Where them now go breed second now. So but JCR, KCR, Calabar still going to take that one ball of the way. And you know, because the youth them are transfer from Woy to top schools. In a way where Mannings now go get nobody from JC, you come down to Mannings. We don't have the resources. So I'm saying, because you want the playing field level, you don't want the top schools to just raid the Woy school. But the top schools are going around that now and are raid foreign.
I don't think it is going around.
Yeah, man, that's a part of the reason. You see, if there were no such rules, that 1 year rule, them no need to go foreign go look baller. Or go foreign go look runner. Them let us go down a South go look runner. Or run a Lucy go look runner. Or run a St. Mary. But because the rules are against it, worse with all the quota thing.
No, man, they got to tell them to sit out here, they're going to still bring them. They're going to bring them at 15 and sit out 1 year and they have them at 16, 17, 18.
But you're doing that with foreigners. I am saying one, because JC, them want to win every year, you know.
Yeah.
But the big schools, they don't want what they want is to win every year.
No.
You see the youth them from foreign.
But I think that the sit out here is the problem for JC and KC and these people now. It's a quota. It's a quota. Whether you sit out here or not, you only can have 3.
No, man, it's the 2 of them. Because if you see a big baller,
but the sit out here are going a long time and JC used to rate people, you know, and make them sit out here, you know.
So you think some me must just carry 25 foreign youth and win Manning Cup?
25.
Yeah. So, but then I mean, I said to you, brother, well, if just go down to Brazil and just get the 12 best youth in Brazil.
Well, if they start doing that,
and me think it has gotten to the stage now where you have to set the foreign thing now. It's theoretically possible. Let me go down to Brazil and just get Brazil and
let me ask you a question.
You
think they should restrict the amount of Jamaicans that go into the foreign colleges?
No, that is if them want to give it a blind, they fine. But me have an integrity of a competition in a Jamaica. That is not my problem. You know? My problem is not with Jamaicans that get blind in the American colleges.
Yeah.
My problem in a Jamaica is the integrity of a Jamaican competition.
Yeah. I think it reaches a stage where we can consider to put in a rule to prevent them.
All right.
I don't think there are
no reason to say yet.
Yeah.
But if one you look, you say Mannings have a link to Argentina. And when you look at the whole,
it's 7 Argentina.
It's 7 Argentina you would play than
Then Issa would have to start because a Jamaican league, you know.
Yeah.
Really, so.
And guess what? Some Mannings youth can't play, you know. Some youth were from Herbert Mars will be taking if you sit out a year, you know. They might come from Herbert Mars and can't play the same year, but they might come from Buenos Aires and can't play the same year. Something about that have to be done. Nemesis.
And Zidane, big up the Lord and the Professor.
Good afternoon, Nemesis.
Zidane the Lord and Orville the Professor.
Yes, sir.
Nice reason between the two, you know.
Yeah. You understand where the two are?
Yeah, man.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
That's a reason for go on. But now short above my body. And listen, me now.
Yeah.
What a humiliation last night, man.
With the West Indies?
Jeez, No wonder hope me want go over there go play red ball cricket, you know. But he couldn't come out to the one I my captain.
Boy, but the side, the better I may go play the red ball. That means the red ball, the better account themselves down.
Yeah, I would have the responsibility.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, Orville, it's sticky. all the Athenaeus guy in good enough for 20 and 30.
Yeah, him not have the confidence for back him defense over extended periods. But me still think him have something. So my question.
Australia, I know he's side, you know.
Yeah, but me I play against Australia now. You see, me's Athenaeus. And me know so them man are much better than me. And me gone 30. Brother, is a tractor you have to take me off of the pitch with now.
Hold on your head.
Me understand if them chinks me for 5, you know. I'm a gone, you know. They say, boy, them man are better than me. But me good enough for gone 30 against you.
Hold on your head.
Lord of his mercy.
Take a fresh guard.
It's like me I play draft and I know he's a big car. Me play draft is what I play most. Come up to Sunday night, me I play now. Me know you're better than me. Don't make me have your tree love though. Because you see the minute me know so me can give you tree love.
Yeah.
Me know so me can 6 you know.
Yeah.
You understand the point I make?
Of course.
Blow me away.
Yeah, man.
So you see the 4th year where you are going to win. I'm bucket. I know me I go get that game now, you know.
You have to work very hard for that.
Yeah, you understand what me know say, hold on, that big player. I tree love me have him. Me now I go tell myself.
And do all of the hard work to catch the 30 yard.
Then that me I said to you, so after me, you say if them do that chinks him for 8 and him not no confidence and because when you not have the confidence against an opponent, him can just overwhelm you, you know. Me play enough sports for know that. Don't make me
want to do man like us between Harvey, the man pass fast.
Don't make me go on 30 against you because after you not out me for your first 30-40 ball, Mr. Big Pace. And me now I got what said to you now, say, well, hold on, then this all you did have. And me now turn the big ass now, you know.
Yeah.
When me used to play cricket, some used to play it, you know. Me now say nothing to the pace them when the game out to start, you know. Don't make me go on 20, brother.
Steal a match.
Because the minute me realize say your best ball them, me can block them ball. Then my wicket now, you have to go work for that. But them money are gone 30 yard and think them arrive and just dash with them wicket.
Yes, I have better performance in T20. We can have a better chance with them because we can't go swing wide.
Yeah, because 3 or 4 overs of swiping can help the
play with the abandon.
Yeah, man.
We say you have to for Jamaica.
Well, right now the odds are Carlos Brown and Chadwick Walton.
Walton.
Yeah, man, Walton.
Onto the Leroy log, brother.
No, not in the 30.
You know in there?
No.
Brother, the player now. You're very attacking. Take ball off line, you know.
Well, that's part of the problem. They feel him is all or nothing up at the top there.
Yeah. So we are getting the commentary on YouTube.
Me don't know, you know. They wanted me to come and do something, but too much commitment day and night. So
I look forward to hearing you, man.
Well, me don't know. Me don't know if something could be worked out, but I have some commitments in the night to where me have to reach somewhere else by 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Me look forward to hearing on YouTube,
traffic,
man.
The evening traffic rough. So me don't know. But me don't know.
Evening door open. Before me go. How we come about the Clayton twins? What are their prospects this year?
Them are trained, man. One of them run 7:07 in a 50 meter, this 60 meter dash this year. Lost some weight. Which one of them?
I think a tier.
Yeah. One of them lost some weight, training hard. So we could see how it go for national trials and
Kevon, I'm disappointed that Kevon do.
Yeah.
It happens, my boss. You're not going to have all the superstars at youth level that become superstars at the top level.
Yeah.
Because I expect to find Kevon. Well, Brian really not going to, but you should make some fresh commitment. But we feel open switch you do.
So
respect Bridget.
Leave it the son.
All right. As we were talking a while ago, you know why I believe that they should remove the rule about sitting out a year though.
Yeah.
Since you have the quota system, where only 3 that leave from one participating ISA school to the next. Since it's only 3,
yeah,
you can remove the sit out a year system.
But those 3, can perform in any sport or just track?
I'm talking for football. I don't know the amount for track and field because it's a bigger squad. But you only can have 3 players that once represented another ISA school
on the field
in the squad.
One time.
You know, in the squad,
the whole squad,
in the squad.
Oh, okay.
So I think they could move the sit out a year rule.
Something. I'm have to look on the front of them too. Me no know. Dr. Paphos, do you agree, sir?
I got still the controversy. Zidane, you good?
Yeah, man. How you doing, Mr. Paphos?
Listen, Orville, I'd like to share. Let's have a quick discussion on the matter. Yeah. When does a student become a student? Let me put the options on the table.
When
a Ministry of Education criteria,
when the school completes the documentation or when the student arrives. Let me give you a scenario before you proceed. I once attend an academic institution outside of Jamaica. I could tell you which school I'm going. I could tell you which college I was in. I could tell you which department. I could tell you which dorm I was living on and my room number. I'm still in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So my question is, and we may not be able to resolve it on here this evening, but the question is, when does a student become a student? Because I put to you the following. I am a student by whatever criteria the Jamaican system calls me a student. And I become ill for whatever reason. And I'm a foreign student, I'm sorry. And I'm required to remain in my local until I am better. Does that disqualify me from being a student, showing up late and participating in the school's athletics program? Even if I'm directly scheduled to participate in the school's athletics program, does that disqualify me?
Come down a level.
I think he's trying to say that, do you have to be in Jamaica to register for the school?
That's your question.
I think that's the question you want to ask.
Yes. Do I have to be physically in Jamaica to be a student of the institution? As a foreign student.
Oh, so you don't have to literally be on the compound to register?
I don't think so. Once the documentation is completed, I am a bona fide student.
It's a good question.
No, I am not yelling at Issa. I would never, because I didn't want my name to go over Issa. But Issa continues to do these own goals. I'm not dealing with it. I'm just saying.
It's a good question.
No,
it's not a bad question.
So,
if all the documentation has been provided, birth certificate, the picture, everything.
But how do we know that you exist?
I am a student, so therefore, again, it appears.
But we know it's not a dope sending this up there.
No, but a dope can't play sport, Orville. So
yeah, but so you send in documentation, and we never see you yet. Yeah, so sending documentation. My name is Orville Higgins. I born September 1, 2008.
But somebody from the institution must be aware of that it's an a real individual.
Somebody from which institution?
From JC, they must know, but they're accepting a real human being.
How they know?
Absolutely.
Somebody would have think, because somebody know the youth, them, you know.
They do?
Yes, somebody from JC.
I could have been going to the school for school challenge for all I care.
Hold on, you raise something.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Dangel, Edgechem, Megamart, and Enibet. All right, in Sports in a Minute, here we go. Sevilla expressed their disgust and asked the Liga to take action after winger Lucas Ocampos appeared to be touched completely inappropriately by a fan in their win at Rayo Vallecano. A fan appeared to poke the winger's backside while he was preparing to take a throw during Monday's first half. Ocampos told the referee about the incident before continuing the game. The Argentine international said he wants La Liga to treat the incident as seriously as it treats racism. That is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Shop 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 986-7142. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Megamart, best value by far. And Enibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly.
The February 5-50 sales event at Home and Things is here. Take $5 off every $50 you spend. Save big on the brands you know and trust, from beautiful Spanish and Brazilian tiles to exquisite bathroom fixtures and faucets from Corona, Moen, and other top brands. Check out stylish doors, windows, paints, and home decor that inspire beauty and elegance. It's the February 5-50 sales event happening now. Old Hope Road and Constant Spring Road.
Visit Hepburn Glass Supplies Limited at 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. With over 10 years experience, we provide customized aluminum windows and doors. We are distributors of float and laminated glass and mirrors. We pride ourselves on precise and accurate cuttings with same-day experience. Call or WhatsApp 876-908-0962 or 876-773-4799. Quality service is our priority. You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Doc.
Yes, so I'm saying, guys, I like to talk to Zidane and Orville. It's not a compliment. It's a truth. It's a fact.
Yeah.
We are here trying to figure out the best way we can to ask Issa one more time to not create our own goal and not being rude to Issa. There are international benchmarks. We can check it. The Ministry of Education must have some form of criteria. Can we go that route first? Please, I'm asking.
So you think once the registrations are accepted, then you are a student?
But here a question that somebody's asking.
There you go. And can JC confirm that? Because if they can, I don't like to raise these issues. We're looking at litigation, unnecessary litigation, because JC now have a right to defend themselves. To represent themselves. And what we're looking at is a foreign student being disenfranchised. Here's how we look at it, people. Athletics and Jamaica has become now synonymous with success. Vis-a-vis Usain Bolt and them, right? So we kind of want to be careful how we do these things.
No, I just want to know the exact thing that you're contending, is that once the paperwork is completed, your physical presence shouldn't determine whether you are considered a student.
That is what I'm suggesting, and all I'm saying is that I think the onus is now on Issa. The onus is now on Issa to double check and share it with us. JC could do it because they're a part of the process. They're a stakeholder interest. But at the very least, Issa should do it.
Here's the other question that I want to ask. Zidane, help with that one. And those out there. If you want to represent Issa, if you want to represent a high school in Jamaica, Doc, they look back at your last term's grade. No, so?
Yeah, I get it.
So if you want to play in January, they look back at your September to December grade. And you have to get 45% in a 4 subject.
Yes.
Minimum. Does that apply when you switch schools? So if me I left Mannings, go Rossies, in a September for play D-Cup, they will look back at my April term results, right?
No, but remember, if you're leaving Mannings to Rossies, you have to sit out a year.
Yes.
Oh, me have to sit out.
Yeah, so that would be relevant. So
your previous academic records does in fact weigh in on the decision as to whether or not to transfer.
Okay, but that isn't my substantial point. The youth will not sit out in a year from Africa. You know, can come in at the school, don't like but.
Absolutely, which is why
I know if I get 45% not nothing. And the minute they play Manning Cup, being gone back to Africa.
But that's the same if you're leaving a private high school as well,
You can leave.
So I go to a private high school so I'm leaving from 9th grade now to go to KC 10th grade. I don't need any 44, 45.
So the 45% is only from high school to high school.
Yeah.
So we can just follow them.
No, if you're in the school, if you're already in the school, you have to do the school work.
So it not apply to what?
So if I'm leaving St. John's College.
So it doesn't apply to you coming into the school.
No.
Okay.
It's when you're in the school, they're saying you have to do some school work to be able to play.
So you had raised the issue earlier, Orville, saying at what point will there be a rationalization of ISA's criteria and the Ministry of Education's criteria to have some form of unison in these different rules that determine what obtains?
Yes.
And you're right. And the issue now, I guess it's now frontal, and especially dealing with a high school like JC with an excellent past student association, very advocates, right? So therefore, I think the issue is now at the point where we will have to contend with it, sit around it, and rationalize it. It's inconsistent at the very least, and it's going to create problems going forward. And that's what I wanted to raise this evening with you guys.
Yeah, man, you raised some good point.
All right, big up yourself, Dr. Paul.
Yeah, man, bless up.
Somebody was asking that. What if the student, if you accept them as a student before they come to Jamaica, what if when they come to Jamaica they decide that, listen, you know, more about KC and not JC? Would they be transferring from JC to KC now?
Oh,
a good counter about that. No, that's a good counter. No,
yes.
So I could always come to Jamaica and somebody at KC say, listen, this is the better.
You never got on the school compound.
I know. So I say, you know, what KC me want to go for you.
Yeah.
Would I be a transfer athlete now from JC to KC? I've never gone a class at Jamaica College.
Very good question.
So I think that is the logic. You win the argument, no boss. Good question. David.
David, we don't hear nothing from David. We try else here.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, this is David. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Is this the winner argument show?
Yes. Me is the winner argument host. I don't know what Zidane considers.
Well, no argument, but I disagree with your assessment at an age.
Or you want to lose the argument?
Disagree with your assessment of the player.
Okay.
I think he was playing for the team at the time. That's why I fired a shot there.
Which shot me attack? I know only one game me attack, you know. In the second ODI, that man play a square cut. So boy, look like Brian. One straight drive. So boom.
Make the player and play a shot. The shot was on, you know.
No. That sweep shot there. I am saying, no. You know, and no, from the second ODI, him bust the sky. Don't lick 2-4 out of the over already. And then bust the sky. In this one, West Indies were struggling. We are lose wicket left, right, center. Then clearly you're not back till the 58th over, man. Not take no chance, man. You
not go nowhere. At the rate, go beat nobody with that.
Jesus, please. Who is talking about beating anybody, sir?
Yes.
I'm saying you are batting. The team has struggled. We gone at the time in the mode where we gone 60 at 5 or 40 at 5 or so.
We need to get the ball off the square, Orville, and the shot.
God of His mercy, my boss. We are 40 at 5. We needed to bat 50. Me know where I make my debut in a them something. Beside gone for. No man, him lick the ball at the ear, the backward square, my boy in at the ear.
Yes, the shot was hard, Orville. Him just do it properly. That's all. I don't think a wrong or shot was never wrong.
How can you, my boss?
Nah,
why am I trying to lick the ball over the man head at them set the man deliberately down a backward square for your sweeping the ball at the man hand.
For 6 there would have clapped him and say good shot.
And that's why I say
shot was on.
Play the percentage shot them, no man. Play the shot them where you have more control. Once you're sweeping a cricket ball and a world sweeper with a man back. You know back till 50 over, man.
Shot.
Well, at least we probably would make 120.
Next part, I think you have it sound enough defense to steer the wicket. You just need to be more selective.
Well, that's all me I say. My side gone 50 at for 6 or 50 at for 5 in the 13th over or the 14th over. My intent and me I'm just a player. You gonna have to help me. Me not give you my own.
I'm not with that thing, Orville. I'm not looking at game to go out with that thing. Just give him some time.
Me not say no because I think him.
I'm gonna give him 10 years like such man.
No.
Yeah.
Him have a little thing. There's a lot about him to like, but God, man, just think of something some of my time to know, man.
Yeah.
All right, David.
Yeah, big up.
You win the argument.
No, man, we don't want to win the argument. We're good, man.
All right, cool.
All right, we go to this. Ryan.
Yeah, so you do.
Yeah, good enough. Then I listened to the debate with the JC and KC. Very interesting point from both sides.
Yeah.
The reason why we just the better before, well, Professor, I can't remember when we
Puffers, Dr. Puffers.
Dr. Puffers.
Yeah, that. You come and raise a very interesting point. And so very interesting, but all of it, you got to look on things from the other side of it. You mark when a student become a student. You give a very good example and understand that over the experience to once you apply for your college, yeah, you get the admission, you know what down there, you know when you're going to go, you know when you're going to start.
Right.
However, you know already can become a student. But me being a student, me cannot show up to you whenever I want to show up. Right? So if you're that league, if you want to run track, I mean, I can't show up right when track season starts, or track alone this is more.
Yeah,
now, if I have a part of it where you have to do certain grades and certain things. So, that's the case. I mean, I have the money like a certain school. I mean, I just can't really say anybody more.
Here's the other thing that I have with them foreigner we are allowed to come in September 30. It has a 90% attendance rule in with you know that did that? With transfer to transfer. There's a 90% rule. In other words, if you want to play Manning Cup for Manning, or D Cup for Manning, I have to have a 90% attendance.
Yes.
In a school, different from the 45, you know. But if you come in September 30, You can't have no 90% rule attendance again. Why?
Isn't for the prior term? Isn't it for the prior term? So for champs for track and field, man, he could have a 90% attendance the term before it.
Or the term before?
Yeah, man.
No, but all right. So let us say me come in for track and field.
Yeah, so
track and field.
Champs would be in March.
All right. So which sports start January? Cricket.
Yes.
Edley Cup cricket. I mean, come in September 30. Can I play cricket? January.
You better don't miss no more days.
No, but you can't make 90% again if September 30.
When do they start calculate the attendance?
No more September morning.
And when you with your year first at the school.
Well, at that again is
man. They calculate it from when you
start.
You know,
say ask some good questions. So and when school starts.
No, when you start.
The 90% start check.
Yeah, so you were attending school 90% of the time when you started the school.
And when school starts.
No, and when school
then that makes sense, brother. Then me not can just decide so me not come to school till March. Attend 100% of the class.
No, you not attend the school then. They not attend the school then. So that's why it's also you have to register means you have to be there at the school. That's why it's a smart, you know, it's a know the ways out of this thing, you know. Yeah, so you couldn't approach that doctor for saying that you register and that. No, you're right. Yeah. So those are the good arguments for the other side because a man could just register and just come with him, please. And say, register in the school, man. No, you have to be there physically.
That's what it used to be back then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 80% attendance. It's 80%.
Yeah. Okay. No. The argument that it is not 80% of the school term is 80% of the time when me come to school. Because if it was 80% from when school start, I you start September 30. Then it,
So 80% of the time on me to my school.
Yeah, it's 80% of the time when you are go school and not 80% of the time when school start. Well, we need to look for some of them.
As I said, everywhere it's a loophole going to be tough. So let me have come up to one straight and cut across the border with it.
All right, leave it there, so.
All right,
cool. And his line sounds a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
Boy, Zidane Amanda, send a compliment on my phone. I'll send it to you, brother. Look like you're sharper today than now. What's that?
We'll take the break.
Yeah.
Asta, I will take the break. We're coming back.
Need to spruce up those clothes or take a break from the washing? Then visit New Look Dry Cleaners and Launderers at 120 Red Hills Road, Kingston 19, or Shop 23 Manor Park Plaza for speedy service and the very best prices. Everything will look like new. Be part of the thousands of satisfied customers. Call 925-9464 or 931-1305. Get the best look at New Look.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, the big source is saying that it's actually 80% of the days school was kept.
That means I know when you
start. So 80%, you will still fall in the 80% if you come September 30th.
But school starts September 2.
Yeah.
Can you make 80% if you come October, if you come September 30?
Yeah.
How you make 80%? Remember the December turn, all you have now is October, November, December. It's 3 months, make up the
oh,
Christmas
yes,
turn, September, October, November, you know.
Yes, you're correct. So how would that work?
So you have September, October, November, and a little bit of December. If you miss out a whole month, how you make 80% again?
When school is
kept again. So can a youth who come in September 30 participate in an ISA
the following term?
The January term. Can he play Headley Cup cricket, for example? Because you get me?
Yeah.
Headley Cup are starting in January. Anyway, Preacher joins us. Hi, Preacher. Hello.
Oh, text. They say text.
Now, I could squeeze a few texts then.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Zidane, I can tell you for a fact that when schools bring athletes from overseas, it affects athletes that have been at the school training for years, and then their spaces gets taken. Not fair to our local athletes.
Hold on, I want to respond. Their space get taken. You don't have a right to play. You have a right for them to teach you, maths and English, You don't have a right to play for the people in Money Cup team.
Sharp to the ball. Today, sharp is Context has to be taken with Craig. He's averaging 28 in his last 15 innings from Zimbabwe to Australia. He has played South Africa, India, and Australia, some of the best bowling attacks in the world. Not sure what many expected. Made 182 versus Zimbabwe and a 75 versus India. Plus, he bats time as well. Leave Craig alone. All right, I hear you. Orville and Zidane, the best way to settle the argument between the racehorse men is to have them give their prediction for the next horse race event. Let us see who is the real guru. I beat that. This is true, Make we have X Factor, what I call it, a tip versus the man that I'm not real.
Oh, yes.
And that's the real way for
yes.
So X Factor give some tip. We give them a month. And Mr. P them and Mark them. Give them
tip. Absolutely brilliant idea.
And see if X Factor out tip them. And any who come up with that text and a big text. Then, all right, you see me agree the text them from the other day. This is a perfect thing. Perfect thing. X Factor's way is to tip with the man there. All right, I hit that for the day in terms of text messages. When X Factor call back, we are going to make that suggestion. All right, Preacher now.
Yo, man, as I respect, man.
Yes, Preacher.
What's up?
I don't have many year correction.
Yeah, man, he said he was going to be out for a while.
Yeah.
He's going to be busy.
Okay.
Late January to February.
Okay, big up yourself, correction. Anyway.
He was wondering because the box is struggling.
Yeah.
No, man, it's not that. He told us before that he wouldn't be around for a while.
Yo, big up yourself, correction. What this Zidane watch the Tivoli game last night?
Some of it.
Yeah, man. The field wasn't the best.
And it made the quality not very, very good.
Yeah, the quality wasn't so good, but more focused on the visionary Irish pass.
Yes, sublime.
Oh my word, man. If that was KD, we'd have talked about it.
Yeah, man, it was a sublime pass.
Man. On a pitch that was obviously not in good condition. The pass there split the defense in a break.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
For a while, he was one of the better I think the best player in the Premier League until he got some injury and then he got overweight.
He was actually positioned to go overseas.
Yes, I remember.
And some injuries kind of stalled that deal. But Arnett lose some Arnett man. Much up Arnett game last night. Jerry bring on improved former Arnett player there, man, come change the game.
Yes. And it was disappointing to be up 1-0 and playing against 10 men and lose the game.
Yeah.
In the end. Yeah.
Still, our boy don't get a penalty and bury it still. So 10 goals.
The drought broke the drought. Drought has ended now. Yeah,
man. Proud of the youth, man. Keep it up, done.
Yeah.
Then I'm come for take you on today with the basketball thing still.
You're serious, Preacher? You think he was a logical man?
No, man. Well, you know what? Say more time you move from your logical stance to becoming mythical matches. You're being mythical matches now in terms of the talent thing.
Yeah.
All right. Joel Embiid, for example, right, has much more range, could be considered skiller than Shaquille O'Neal as a basketball player. See?
Yes.
He can shoot the three. He can handle the ball. He can take you in the low post. He can do all of those things.
Yes.
Shaq, on the other hand, was pretty much force. Give him the ball at the low block, he might got damage you. You can't stop it, but him not shoot a three and him not angle the ball so great.
Yes.
If you're starting a franchise and you had Joel Embiid and Shaquille O'Neal as your two options for pick to start the franchise, which one of them you choose?
And I'm supposed to go based on what?
And you're going based on them in their prime.
And Joel Embiid won't be ever injured.
You
yes, here.
No, but Joel Embiid is an injury-prone player, and it has affected him in terms of when the playoffs start, him hobbling around.
A man like you.
No, it's a serious thing, you know. I think because right now he's injured again. Shaq never had these injuries in his prime, but Shaq was played right through his prime and dominated Joel Embiid.
To the take of having the conversation. Yes. Never get Joel Embiid not injured.
Joel Embiid every day of the week and twice on Sundays over Shaq.
Good. All right. You see, with all the skill and all the ability where Joel Embiid has, he has never been to this date as dominant as Shaq.
Because he has not been able to stay fit.
No, I mean, no say you never use that, you know.
But that's the case, my boss. The man missed. No, hold on, my boss. The man missed the first 2 years of his career totally because of injuries. And he has always been bothered with injuries. Him hobble around most of the time when at the back end of the season.
Eliminate the injuries.
And I'm saying to you, I believe that if he was a fit player, never injured. When I say never injured, I mean him have a career basically like a LeBron. Pretty much always
longevity.
I believe that he would have a far more successful career than Shaq because he's better.
Hold on, no man, we're not talking about successful. Because I'm not mention winning anything.
No, we're not talking about that.
On the court.
Joel Embiid, but I take my boss.
All right, watch this now. In the playoffs where you
say I want injury prone man. You're giving me the numbers of a man that has been hobbling going to the playoffs. Yes, he was always popped down in the playoffs.
Talk about games where the man played.
And even last
about games where he not played.
But listen to preacher man. Last season Joel Embiid was playing injured, my boss, and you know it.
All right, Mr. Kobe played injured.
The man gonna no man.
And LeBron played.
Not everybody have the same pain threshold, my boss. Don't try.
Watch this now. It's a Shaq's dominance.
Yes.
Even with his limited talent or skill sets, Shaq used what he had. And was so dominant at doing what he was doing.
Shaq can't play basketball like Joel Embiid.
Hold on, man. Joel Embiid's skill sets. Yeah, I go use the injury factor. But his skill sets have not translated.
But you know, even with the injuries, you know, Joel Embiid is
being as dominant as Shaq was.
But I'm saying to you, boss, Joel Embiid is averaging the same amount of points as Shaq in the playoffs. Despite him being yes. 24 points. So Shaq has never hold on, the boss.
I'm glad you read
Shaq has never averaged 30 points or more in his career, my boss. Shaq overrated, my boss.
Watch now. Watch it.
You know, so Shaq overrated.
Do you know that in the time when Joel Embiid has been playing?
You heard what I just said, preacher?
Yeah,
Shaquille O'Neal has never averaged 30 or more points in his entire career.
All right. And I'm going to explain something to you now. During Shaq's career, you had at least 8 or 10 less possessions that teams were having compared to Joel Embiid.
If him could have shoot three,
means that if Shaq were playing in an era where he was getting much more possession of the ball than he was,
no man would have fouled Shaq, my boss. The reason why Shaq scored 30 points or more ever because him can't shoot free throw.
But where you think them get the Aka Shaq from?
That's the point I'm making. So the reason. No. Hold on, a preacher. Hold on, a preacher. When you make a point about the reason because of position, that's not the reason. If Shaq was a better free throw shooter, he would have 30 points per game far more often. It's because of him. Yeah, because of poor free throw shooting.
Fair point. Yes. However, even with Shaq's limitation, Shaq was causing havoc in an NBA that had more big men, that had less possessions, that was more defensive in its focus.
So if I want to play in his prime, I know them going to foul him a lot. Because he's dominant. Give me Joel Embiid because he won't miss the free throw.
Well, you got to choose him just because he's not going to miss.
No, but in terms of skill set, he's better than Shaq already. So I'm going to give him more threes. I'm going to give him mid-range. I'm going to take people off the dribble. He can go in the post. And if he's fouled, I'm likely to make him free throw shooting. Simple logic,
one player can be much more skillful or much more all-round, but it doesn't mean that they're a better basketball player.
No man, Joel Embiid.
Player with less skill set. You know what me grade a basketball player on? What that player does with their abilities, my boss. Not how much ability them have.
No man, it's injury prevent. No man, it's injury prevent.
Man maximizes his limited ability.
You have to be able to analyze the thing beyond just where you sit with the numbers, my boss. Joel Embiid. I injured the real Joel Embiid career, my boss. It's clear. The man is a freak of nature of a center, my boss.
All right.
He's an ideal center to have, my boss. Excellent from the line. 3 point. Yes.
Maybe was a different player. Other than Joel Embiid, who don't have as much injuries. I see the injury thing, but can't get away from the injury thing. Because I use that injury
yes, then that's the thing. I stop him, my boss. He's injured again. He has been the best. He would have won MVP if he continued to play this season, easily, again, But
yeah, it's easy for Joel Embiid them win MVP in the basketball era, my boss.
You're the man.
The era of basketball is an era where every man has scored 130, 140.
Yeah, why that is not a fair comment now. He has to compete with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He has to compare. He has to be competing with that slow star. Don't say it's easy to win MVP.
Hold on. Luka Doncic can win MVP.
What do you mean him can?
Luka Doncic now perform at a high level, brother.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's very difficult to win. No, you have more stars to compete against now than back then when Shaka played my boss.
Me hear the argument, but it is more difficult now. It's even if the skill sets are greater now.
I'm saying
it doesn't mean it more difficult now.
More stars up.
The skill sets then were the skill sets then. Are you compete against where you are competing?
What I'm saying to your preacher, you have more superstars to compete with now for MVP. So you can't say it's easy for an MVP. No, it's harder. Michael Jordan would have played against anybody, my boss. Michael Jordan was far better than the field.
Michael Jordan was far better than
no, it close, my boss.
Ever played.
So while LeBron James is the greatest of this era, if you look at Kevin Durant have an argument. You look at Kawhi Leonard and these people, them compete that serious level to be said in the conversation with LeBron James. Nobody was in the conversation with Jordan. Jordan could have win 10 MVPs, my boss.
Carl Malone win 2 MVP while
no, so the man don't win Michael Jordan level, my boss. Nowhere close.
Anyway, now come back to me.
All right, big up, preacher.
Boy, so today are the best your song on the program in a long while. Is that a compliment?
Yes.
No man, you just lick with that. You just lick the argument them smooth. Yeah, me could just listen. Are you one for that?
Yeah, all right.
People me God. No man, you sharp to them, man. A man say it. Me don't know if I pick you just lick the argument them sound.
Yeah.
And you bramble out the man them.
Yeah, and maybe that is it.
Maybe them like not only what you say. I mean, I think you say not much
different. Yeah, but it's not bramble out the man.
It's not bramble out the man.
All right.
All right, this.
Yeah,
we have any more?
No man, I hate that.
All right, then.
All right, that is it. Big up Marion, the producer. Big up Kat Anderson was in the technical chair, and Asta Hoyt was here today. Big up all the listeners. Big up all the callers. Join us tomorrow, same place, same time, with all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great week.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
Use bleach. Diluted household bleach solutions can be used if appropriate for the surface. Never mix household bleach with ammonia or any other cleanser. Unexpired household bleach will be effective against coronaviruses when properly diluted. Prepare a bleach solution by mixing.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.